then start getting the bin bags on hoops. There's gloves in here. Everybody get a pair of gloves. Yay now.
I'm Charlotte Keane. I'm the Blue Carbon Engagement Officer for North Wales Wildlife Trust. So this event is Plast Off, our annual big beach clean, which is an amazing way to kick-start the new year, bringing out people from the local community and supporters of North Wales Wildlife Trust to collect as much litter off the beaches as possible to make a positive difference to the planet and a positive difference for wildlife.
A quick briefing and then we'll crack on with it because it's a beautiful day. So thank you everybody for coming out for Plast Off. The aim of the day is to collect as much litter as we can off of the coastline, off of our local beaches. The storms recently have brought in a huge amount of litter and we need everybody to pitch in. Whether you're collecting the big stuff or the little stuff, it all counts.
I think this is our 6th year of our annual Plast Off beach clean, I think. Yeah. It began the year before I started with the Trust and I'm pretty sure this is my 5th one. So, yeah.
Obviously we've got the beach here at Porth Castell, which you can go onto and collect. We've got further along the coast, if you want to walk along the coast path to the other bays, please do.
There's lots of things we can do to prevent plastics reaching the oceans. The first thing is to pick up litter when we see it. So because all water leads to the sea, if we can help to stop the problem inland first, so if people everywhere can take part at looking after our beaches by collecting litter before it even enters a watercourse, dispose of things properly, making sure that we're not littering and that things like, you know, putting your bin out on a windy day, making sure it's not going to blow over and empty everywhere. But also we can consume less. If we buy less plastic in the first place, if we buy less stuff, there's less stuff to end up out there.
And I think with that, that's about everything.
There's lots of reasons why beach cleaning is important. Primarily from North Wales Wildlife Trust point of view, we want to be looking after wildlife. So if you've got big bits of litter, wildlife can get entangled in that. So fishing nets, things like that. So removing those large items is important to stop entrapment. Those large items obviously then break down into smaller items as well. And when you've got small items of plastic, microplastics, they can enter the food chain. Animals can eat that plastic, which can then obviously cause damage to them, and it'll enter the food chain. So if the fish are eating microplastics, the birds are eating the fish, they're consuming plastics, and so on and so on and so on. And humans eat fish as well, and if those fish have consumed plastic, it's moved its way up the food chain and ultimately causing damage to humans as well. So there's lots of reasons why taking plastic off the beach is important. Looks a mess as well, it's nasty. But I think also beach cleaning is really important to like raise awareness of that everybody can take positive action to like use less plastic, to dispose of litter properly, and things like that really.
Well, I've been invited here to help with this massive beach clean that's going on today, and I'm so glad that I've come in this beautiful January sunshine. And we're all here because we realise that we need to roll up our sleeves to try to clean up the world around us. And I spend a lot of time on the beaches on Ynys Môn, and we see all the time, don't we, the rubbish that's either been left here sometimes by people using the beaches or that's been washed up by the sea. We need to clean it up, and it's a reminder for us to not allow that rubbish to be left in the sea and to be dropped in the sea in the first place.
Fish and seabirds will eat plastic. There's evidence around the world of seabirds using plastic to make their nests, which then can potentially get eaten by the chicks when they're old enough. And yet fish will consume microplastics. Things like turtles will consume, if you've got a plastic bag floating in the ocean, that looks like a jellyfish, and turtles eat jellyfish. So there's a possibility that turtles might eat plastic bags. All sorts of creatures that live in the sea, really.
What's amazing about this is the fact that it's so accessible to families. You know, we're able to come to a place where there's facilities, people can park where the event is, there's refreshments, there's, you know, everything that you need if you've got accessibility needs or if you've got young children. And of course the weather today is just amazing as well. And for me, I mean, as a father of young children, I think it's really important to, at an early age, just kind of expose them to this and to kind of give them an opportunity to do something for nature and for wildlife. I think it's something that for children is a great, easy, tangible thing to do. It's something they can get involved with, and it helps them to sort of see that they can make a difference. It's something that they can actually come here in the morning, they can see something, they can take it away, and then they can see an environment that's improved afterwards. So I think it's a great thing for kids as well.
So this beach, Porth Castell, is chosen because it's a great spot because it gets loads of rubbish washed up because we're facing out into the prevailing southwesterlies here. And it's also a really good central hub for us to send people up the coast both ways where there's more litter. So we've got like a sizable car park, a space where we can set ourselves up. We're right on the road, easy to find, really, really visible to cars coming past. And then, yeah, car parks and settlements either side of us with lots more plastic washing up on the beaches because of the coastline that we're on Anglesey.
I think this is really, really important because it shows the public how, like the amount of plastic that is on the beaches at the moment and how our oceans are being affected by plastic pollution and how bad it is. And it's really important because I think it helps with people's anxiety as well, they're actually helping to do something to tackle climate change, not just recycling at home and doing that is important, but I think this is important, really important too.
I hope that Plast Off brings a sense of community and a sense of achievement to the people that turn up today. And also, I think putting out our social media posts about it, talking about all of the good things that we're doing here, the word will spread. Plast Off seems to get bigger and bigger every year. More and more people turn up. It's a thing that people do. At the beginning of January, they come out and they clean a beach. And because it's perfect after we've had big winter storms come up, it's a real feel-good start to the year. So hopefully we'll have new members for the Trust, we'll have new supporters, and we'll have lots of people that will go away from today feeling like they've made a difference and that they can carry on making a difference by litter picking on their own patch wherever they live.
We're just weighing it. I don't actually know why. Why are we weighing it, Anna?
So that we know how much, the weight of the amount of litter that we've collected off the beach.
That's why. So yeah, it's fun-ish work. Your back aches after a while, but hey ho. Just general waste, coffee cups, straws, rope, lots of stuff that really can't be recycled, that's ruined beyond repair.
I think that it's gone really well. I think that there was a lot of people, which I think shows that people do really care. And I'm not sure how much we managed to collect, but I know it was a lot because there was 3 whiteboards involved. I personally think that it's made me happier, and I think that it's made people feel better about the environment.
So the grand total of general waste is 385 kilograms. And the total of recycling that was collected is 66.78 kilograms.
Yeah!
Huge. Yeah, so there's quite a lot of big stuff that's come in today, but there's also loads and loads of microplastics. I think loads of the people that were coming back were saying loads and loads of microplastics, lots of small bits of fishing wire, fishing line, things like that, loads of nurdles, lots of small things, and all of that matters as well. It's really, really important. So thank you. Thank you everybody for coming out today. Well done everybody. Big round of applause. Yay! I think it's been a really, really successful event today. We've had so many people come out to help clean Porth Tricasta and the local area. There's over 300 kilograms of general waste collected, and I think about 60 or 70 kilograms of recycling that's been collected as well. So that is no longer on our beaches, in our seas, a danger to wildlife, and loads of people from the community are leaving with the feel-good factor that they've made a difference today.